All right, closers. I said I would make a video, and I want to make sure I got to that. So we just wrapped up the Thursday Q&A where I said I didn't remember who the dude was that asked for the advice, but I'll scroll back through and try to find it. But this is how you bring up water treatment on any call, regardless of what you're there for. Now, if it's a maintenance, plumbing maintenance, like that's just part of the maintenance service. But if you're on a toilet stoppage and you auger the toilet or pull the toilet and clear the line or whatever, you're walking out. Now you should have your test kit with you if you're testing water. And on the way out, sorry, I want to go out of my mind as someone's just sliding the wooden chairs around on the tile downstairs. On the way out, when was the last time you guys had your water tested, right? Does not matter what they say. You don't care what the answer is. If it wasn't since I got here, it's, oh, cool, follow me over to the kitchen, we'll test it right now. Or if we're in the half bath right here, right? Whatever, let's test it. And that's it. You don't ask permission. You just say, oh, all right, we'll do it right now. You have your test kit with you anyway. So make sure the last trip you make to the truck, you bring the test kit back. They won't argue with you. Now, if you say, I could test it right now if you want, guess what they're going to say? No, thank you, we're good, right? So we don't ask permission. And you need to role play this and have someone push back. But it always just flows. It's like, oh, really? It's been 6 months? Let's check it out. Follow me. And you start walking. And they go, oh, we don't need to check. This will only take a second. You're going to be glad we did. And you just start doing it, right? It's like the floor protectors, the booties. It's like, would you be opposed to me throwing these floor protectors on and coming on in, right? You're not asking permission for the floor protectors. You're asking permission to enter the home, and the floor protectors is part of that, right? And if they say, oh, you don't have to wear those, it's, sir, I'm outside with the dirt and dogs all day. The last thing I would ever want to do is track that into here. And you just start putting them on, right? And in the same way, you just start testing the water. You just turn the faucet on and start running it. That's it. And when you find something, you're going to show them how to fix it. The other way is, if you don't test water, like a lot of guys do, you use the EWG.org website, which I highly recommend, although I would say let's do both. I want to know what the hardness content of that water is. I do not care if they have a softener. I don't care how old it is. I don't know if it's working. So we're going to test the water. Just remember not to test the water at the cold side of the kitchen faucet and say the softener's not working, because if it bypasses that, it doesn't tell you anything. So, have you ever heard of EWG.org? No, they haven't, right? Okay, here, come, check it out. And just go near a faucet, kitchen, whatever, near the water. I like to play with the water and let them see the water. Oh, it's crystal clear, you know. Were you aware of what's all in this water, right? Well, we get our drinking water from, packs of bottled water at Costco. Cool. Where are you showering? Oh, here? Okay, cool. Where are you brushing the kids' teeth? Oh, here. Bottled water or sink? Sink. All right, good. Check this out. And I like to have them pull it up on their device. It was mostly laptops when I was in a truck. Smartphones would come along later, right? But whatever I'm having people pull up, or whatever I'm pulling up to show people, I like to have them pull it up on their own device. Because if I say it, they doubt it. If they say it, it's true, as Tom Hopkins said. So EWG.org, and it will say like water database. Click on that. It'll say zip codes. Click on that. Punch in their home zip code. Now it gives you a breakdown of everything that's in their water. How much it exceeds EWG guidelines, right? And on average, it's probably like 8 chemicals per municipality exceed EWG's guidelines. So then you scroll down a little bit and it shows a line of all the chemicals in their water, and it shows activated carbon, ion exchange, reverse osmosis. So here's what a whole home carbon system takes out. Here's what a water softener, ion exchange, takes out. And here's what reverse osmosis takes out. And there's like a little check. Check, 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 check. Carbon system, about 40%. Ion exchange, water softener, about 20%. Reverse osmosis, almost everything. Except like bromate, I think, which is something that's impossible to take out of water. We messed up and let the chemical companies put it in there, and now we're stuck with it. But it doesn't matter. You let them see all the stuff in the water, and you say, ideally, how much of this stuff would you like to have in the water that we're dipping the kids in and brushing our teeth with? And they're going to say, ideally 0, right? Unless they're just idiots, which they might be in the beginning, but we're going to turn them, especially when there's kids involved. So show them the chemicals, get them to say that they would like 0 of those chemicals to be in their water. And then you just say something like, if I could show you a package where we could remove virtually all of these chemicals from your water, at least the drinking water, and the majority of the worst ones from your shower water and where we brush the kids' teeth and cook and wash dishes, and we could make it comfortably affordable for you, is that something you would want to pursue or know more about, or whatever, however you ask that question? A lot of the time I would just say, if I could show you a way to take most of this stuff out, virtually all of it out of the drinking water, most of it out of the shower water, and make it fit the budget, is it something you'd want to at least look at? And if I can get a commitment to them just looking at it, I know I have a really good shot at closing it. So that's how, your 2 ways. 1, how much do you know about what's in the water? EWG. 2, when's the last time you had your water tested? Oh, follow me. Or as Eddie Rearman on our Ben Franklin team here in Scottsdale loves to say, when's the last time you're underwater tested? People say like, other than the city doing it, I don't think I've ever had it tested. And he'll just go, oh, you're going to love this, follow me. And he just starts walking, right? And they follow him because this is what they do. It's what we would do if somebody did it in our home. So that is how you bring water treatment up at a home where you're not there to talk about water treatment. Let's answer the other question. Should you be bringing water treatment up in a home where you're not called out for water treatment? So Daryl Robinson on our team, he had his wife and her newborn baby, their newborn baby, join us for a Friday role play Olympics where she was the guest judge. And I was saying, like, I'm like going down the EWG report and I'm saying, bro, what does it say the main issue with chromium hexavate or whatever, all these chemicals in the water is? It tells you what the problem with those is right there. What does it say the problem is? He says causes cancer. Next one, what's the problem? Causes cancer. We're dipping the kids in this. And he's like, it feels a little fear tactic-ish, right? And I just immediately looked at his wife. And I said, Megan, if I'm a plumber coming to your house for a leaking faucet, and I know that you're bathing little Charlie in water that has chemicals in it that could potentially cause cancer down the road, and I have a product that removes it, and I never told you about it, would you be glad or would you be mad at me? And she said, I'd be pissed. And the whole team was there to hear it. And guess what? My wife would be pissed. I would be pissed. Your wife would be pissed. It's a fear tactic if it's super overhyped or not true. But if you can just show them something else that tells them from a third party that this is what these chemicals do, and they can go look it up on a separate website on their phone and find out that it's true, that's not fear tactic. And you're not doing anything. You're just showing them the information. So Don't shy away from that. Water treatment is what got me to my first 6-figure paycheck year. Water treatment's what got me out of a truck and what's made me the trainer that I am today. And we still don't have enough of it out there. In 22 years, I've been harping on water treatment. So go get it. Appreciate you guys sticking with me for 10 and a half freaking minutes.